Hey guys, Sean here. So, do you think your money is truly safe in the banking system today? Let's say tomorrow every bank shuts down. Can you survive? So, whether we like it or not, we are all living in an age where money is all going digital and we are not going back. So, let's be real. You want a cup of coffee? Just swipe a card. You want to buy stuff from Amazon? Just click a few buttons, right? All these convenience is great, but on the flip side, it just shows us how plugged into the matrix we truly are. And we're really just one Thanos snap away from losing access to everything, right? People all over the world have been falling for online scams, accounts being hacked, and this will only get worse. And in this video, I really want to discuss why we need some money outside of the system, right? And why you need to hold some gold just in case all hell breaks loose. You don't want to be left broke and starving when you need the money the most. I miss the good old days of banking where all I have is a physical ATM card and a bank book, and if I need money to pay for stuff, I must withdraw cash in person, right? Yeah, I sound like a bit of an old dinosaur, and that era is long gone, guys. Everything today is digital payment, this, wire transfer that, and to be honest, the last time I paid in cash for anything was like a few weeks back. And the thing about today's digital world is that there's always a big risk that you could lose all your money. And here's the crazy part, it doesn't matter if it's your fault or not. You see this man? This is Hush Puppy. He loves Gucci bags, fast cars, and really good food. And all those are funded from money made by phishing scams, right? Which is basically sending emails that look official to steal your banking details, right? It's a bit more classy than those Nigerian prince emails you get every week, and it's all about compromising banks. One big bank even fell for the scam, and the only reason why he got caught was showing off too much on Instagram. Now, sometimes losing money is really your fault. Just like how recently in Singapore, over $8 million was lost in a phishing scam in just 1 month, right? So the victims clicked the wrong email or text message, they filled in their details, and poof, all their money suddenly gone within hours. So thankfully, the bank did decide to reimburse them every dollar, which I find is the right thing to do, right? But you won't get lucky every time. And even if your money is restored, just think of the mental torture and emotional pain you will go through during those few weeks, right? It's not a pleasant experience to have. Now, I know what you're thinking. Just put your money into cryptos, bro. Buy Bitcoin and the blockchain will protect you. Yes, I get it. We'll all be going to the moon holding hands with Elon Musk before we all start dancing with Zuckerberg in the metaverse. I know NFTs are the future, but let's get a little real here. Bitcoin, Ethereum, and other coins are not 100% safe. There's always going to be an element of human error, right? And that's beside the price volatility, forgetting your wallet keys, and weekly rug pulls, right? And I'm going to assume you're smart enough to avoid scams that steal your private keys and password. There are still many threats out there, like North Korea has been hacking cryptos for the longest time, and they have been making out like bandits by targeting exchanges, right? And the thing about crypto is that it is still centralized to a certain extent. Yes, you can transfer money anywhere in the world without restrictions, but if you want to cash out dollars to buy stuff in the boring physical world, you still need to go through an exchange, and that is where the problem lies. Exchanges themselves can be hacked, or the founders could easily flee into the sunset with your coins and you're left holding the bag. And the thing is that we really can't escape the financial system. The matrix will have us hooked to some degree, and we can't totally unplug. There will always be risks, and digital scams will only get better, and that is why I believe we need to hold some wealth outside of the system, right? I'm talking about old school analog wealth that you can hold. I think maybe some of the smartest people around are the hip hop rappers with all their cash, big homes, and shiny bling. But for us normal people, we need to think deeper and be smart. So cash is great. I know, hide in cash, right? Cash is king. But hiding it in your mattress isn't the best solution due to inflation. With inflation hitting over 7% today, our dollars are getting weaker with every passing year. And while I believe real estate is the best, and I really believe it's the best, guys, you can earn money from your property when it appreciates, and you'll be able to rent it out for cash flow as well. But how many of us here can actually afford multiple houses right off the bat? And let's keep it real, guys. And that is why I believe it is wise to start holding some gold. Maybe you're wondering, why gold? Yeah, I'll tell you why gold. Gold has been time tested to really preserve wealth for thousands of years. And that is why people in the know, from your grandma all the way to central banks, all hold some gold, right? I don't care whether it's a big gold brick or shiny necklace that you can wear. I think people who are the most immune from any systemic financial collapse are people in India who save their money in gold, right? You can just go take a vacation there and you'll be amazed by the amount of gold they actually have, right? Maybe they are the smartest people around in the world. Now, I'm not saying that you should put everything into gold and walk around with enough bling to blind your neighborhood, but you should consider having some, right? It's really physical wealth that is with you that you can use in times of emergencies, right? It's extremely liquid and you can sell it off almost anywhere, right? You can sell it to a bank, to a bullion dealer, to a pawn shop, to a jewelry store, and other private buyers as well. And the beauty of physical gold is that there's no counterparty risk, right? When you hold it, you own it, and I don't think it is any much more complex than that, right? So, how much gold should you hold? Now, Ray Dalio, the famous billionaire investor, has said for a long time that 10% is a good amount, but it really depends on you, right? It's really up to you. Personally, I have more than 10%, but that's just me, and you should only be taking advice from the real professional, right? Definitely not someone who wears a gold chain with a shaved head talking on YouTube. So, where do you start? I think a great way to start is getting government minted coins such as the 1 ounce gold maple over here, or if you're in the States, you can also get the American Gold Eagle, right? It's an awesome coin to buy. So both of these coins contain 1 troy ounce of gold, and it is the standard size to start stacking gold. Yes, I know $1,800 gold today is cheap, but you'll be able to get the most amount of gold per dollar and you can easily sell it off when you want to. Now, if getting gold is tough and you just can't afford it yet, then silver is a good option as well. It's a decent store of value outside of the financial system. And the silver maple here is less than $30, right? And if you start saving more and stop spending money on things you really don't need, I think you can definitely get a coin or two every single week. Now, if you somehow can't get gold coins or bars, then you can consider gold jewelry, right? But you'll be paying quite a bit more above the spot price of gold for it. So you see this gold chain over here, it has a premium of around 20% above spot. So if you're more of an investor, just go directly for the gold bullion. It's just as beautiful and you can stretch your dollar even further. I believe today not many people actually hold gold, and if you go talk to your family and friends, I think out of 10, maybe only one person might take you seriously, the other 9 will give you weird looks or just scratch their head like monkeys, right? So personally, I've been stacking gold since 2013 when it was around $1,200 or so, and I personally wish I had taken it more seriously, right? It's around 1800 today, and I think this just shows how much weaker the dollar has become. And I think people are slowly waking up to inflation and how necessary it is to really hold your money in something real, right? So just last week, I went grocery shopping and it feels a lot more than the official 7% inflation rate, right? Are you kidding me? Just 7%? I really feel that things are up 10 or even 20% if you take a closer look around, right? And the thing about mainstream media is that they are still talking about the stock market this, Bitcoin that, and it seems that gold doesn't even exist to them. And truth be told, I really love this because it tells me that the masses are still sleeping and there's still time to accumulate more gold at around these prices, right? I think that realistically, there's no going back to physical money, and with each passing day, we are inching closer towards digital currencies, right? CBDCs, everything will be done online, payments will be in a matrix, and money printing in the future will even be easier with just a click of the button, right? And that's why we really need to think about diversifying our money into something tangible that stores value and is just within reach. So if you're on a budget, just start small, guys. I started myself with a single ounce and it has grown quite a bit over the years. And if you're rich, you can definitely afford to buy lots of gold bars and just store them in a vault, right? Now, I'm not saying to go buy gold tomorrow, but let this message really open your mind, guys. So do some homework, research more into this. I can only show you the door, but you have to walk through it yourself. So there you have it, guys. I believe that gold today is more than just a shiny ornament or another investment class to hedge against inflation, right? I really consider it true decentralized wealth that is outside of the financial system. No one is really forcing you to do anything, but do consider holding some. If nothing happens to the matrix, we go happily chugging along and everything is smooth sailing, then fine, maybe it's me who's being too paranoid, But if something bad happens and you somehow can't access your money, you'll be happy that you have at least some gold in hand. So start with your first ounce, just one coin, and see where it takes you. So if you like today's message, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to see how deep the rabbit hole truly goes. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon.